worry. My light's got you.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Wind guide me.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me. Break.
No hesitation.
Hopefully this helps.
This should do the trick.
Leave it to me.
Striking from the shadows.
Hopefully this helps.
I sense your weakness.
The end has come.
No hesitation.
Wind guide me. You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. And that's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex. I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured? You're not hiding anything from me?
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here. There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion. I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit...
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. And the Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them.
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But...
I believe in you. Is there anything else you
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Kendra.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise. You're the one who needs rest. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so crap.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalias gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride...
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal... He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary. Only a battlefield, filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched to save Reguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide. The Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit disc.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart. Caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, in the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
You were pretty harsh.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now, what could you possibly... A trivial experiment. A test, yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer...
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and Afraid I've slipped something extra in?
I'm just curious why the Matrix.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. It is paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way?
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the dark tide perfectly. In the beginning, the dark tide would claim only the areas it touched. As in the dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for that even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed. And for those when a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the dark tide will begin its pilgrimage. Drawn by darkened skies, spreading its The final act of the dark tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the dark tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share. That was its name before it became a sonorosphere. This seminary, built on an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising...
What did they teach?
The Order scriptures, geography, history, and combat.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural art?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the... Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember. The sword of discord, Hogness, and the sword of virtue, Holtier. I can't remember anything else about Hog, but as for Holtier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the sea?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you. It's safe. You should get some rest.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah. Listen, I figure it's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled, which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all here, how about they're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Well, this is where our path...
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has...
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt. Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems. I don't remember the pieces being spread out. Maybe we could find a way to move...
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing lift.
I'll have to...
Hold on tight! Don't go falling off!
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cardicia, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay. That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course, but... Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism. Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to write it. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorient. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Cherish every gain. Of the past. Stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere. It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Leave it to me. The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. Push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
We're still missing an area.
Over there.
That might be too high.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
guide me. Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. One more time. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Striking from the shadows. Hopefully this helps. The end has come. An unexpected discovery. Cardathia?
I'm ready.
Cherish every gain. Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. I sense it. Striking from the shadows. The end has come.
hesitation.
Hopefully this helps.
It's been a long time since. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now. Wind guide me. An unexpected discovery.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushie Echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
You said back there. Thank you.
Fleur-de-lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left, my most beloved resonator. Why?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise! You saw that too? Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? I understand. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorb.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian. Of course not. It reeks. Just like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to...
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hobness to the person who unsealed the passage? Possibly. But the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonate. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her... Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey...
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? dragon tacit discords lived here long before the Rinascita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into Echo. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift this. We hoped he would bring us the truth. But is there anything you'd like to discuss? I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator? Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. You should get some rest. It's late.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end? So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Cardathia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can it might become an elixir. Or perhaps I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So,
I found several things which may tip.
such as?
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest. I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it.
What? My eyes are still peeled. Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two freaks...
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cardathia?
Wind guide me.
Sorry I woke you.
Bueno, hola. Buen día, muy bien. ¿Y tú qué tal? Avanzando en la historia.
Were you singing just then?
Ya estamos por terminar. Segunda zona.
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Rinascita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, I want to say goodbye properly. You think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonata. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Hola, Julie. La que sale... ¿qué corona? A ver.
Really?
Esa.
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably
Bueno, no
hear
sé si sea
you
solo
too.
un accesorio.
I'm glad.
Porque se supone que hay una divinidad que se llama el Centinela,
If
¿no?
they can still hear and
Y
feel,
ese les da
then the
como
time
un
for
laurel
goodbyes hasn't come.
a ciertas personas, pero no sé si ese laurel sea eso o es más como un accesorio del personaje de Cartetia.
I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little.
Creo que ese es más un accesorio.
As long as their obsession holds and the Sonarosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession.
Llegó Lupa.
to
¿Ya tiraste,
evade
Julie?
duty.
Yo tiré unos poquitos, pero no salió nada. Pero al menos conseguí el arma
Cardathia?
de Cartetia.
Just a stray thought.
Sí, ese es más como un accesorio del personaje. La azul. Porque si te fijas también trae pulseras así parecidas.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, Should I call you Cardathia or Frudelise?
Es triste no ser free to play. ¿Por qué? No te entiendo. ¿Sí la obtuviste o no?
Cardathia.
Ah, sí la obtuve.
Cardathia will do.
Casi en las últimas horas. Jugué un poco y ya conseguí. Nada más conseguí el arma lupa, no. De lupa le tiré como 7 tiros que tenía ahí acumulados, pero no salió. Igual no es como que quiera esa. Me gustaría más obtener a Carlota que a lupa.
I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me
Pero
company?
pues hay que esperar a que salga de nuevo. Vas en el piti 45. Entonces no te ha salido. Okay. Pues que así son los gachos, es como de ir acumulando. Tener suficientes recursos para cuando salga uno bueno, uno que te guste, pues ya lo obtienes.
Good morning.
Porque pues si no es de pagar y pues así. Así no es tan rentable, bro. Para la empresa sí, pero para uno no.
Morning, Cardathia.
De ese elemento. No he visto cuál elemento es lupa. Aún no me acostumbro a los elementos de aquí.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Ya, creo que es elemento fusión, algo así, ¿no? La Encore. No, esa fue la primera que me tocó. En vez del banner me tocó la Encore. Por acá la tengo.
Let me be there for everyone.
I'll do my best.
Esta fue del asegurado, que tal vez debía sacar a la otra curadora,
Let me be
pero no
there
la
for
saqué.
everyone.
Perfect weather for a walk to
The power to split.
Time for another
Ahí
adventure?
está, man. No, hombre.
Why hesitate if you know?
Gotcha, didn't I?
También salió este.
Gotcha.
No.
Anything I can help you with?
I should try to smile more, you say? Like, let me be there for everyone. Let me be there for everyone. As we head toward
De
our
esta creo
shared
que me hace
future,
falta.
leaving the past behind.
A Cartetia le sirve el elemento que es como viento, creo. Pero me imagino que se desbloquea acabando en Rinascita, supongo.
Wind guide
Alright.
me.
Esa función de volar está de lo mejor que pudieran poner, yo creo. De lo seco, le he puesto lo que he podido, pero
Let me be there for everyone.
obviamente pues no es lo más óptimo.
As we head toward our shared future,
Ahí
leaving
está el
the
arma,
past
por fin.
behind.
Lo bueno que sale. Le puse del elemento ese, pero debe haber muchos mejores. Capaz y hasta es otro elemento. ¿Dónde está? Ah, dice elemento aero. Ah, pues sí dice daño aéreo. Creo que al menos el elemento está bien, ¿no? Pero sí, no. Tengo puros así débiles. Ahorita estoy avanzando. Se le da el que da, ¿qué es? Probabilidad crítica. Estoy avanzando la historia para ya luego. Ajá, probabilidad crítica, ok. Para ya luego ir mejorando los personajes como es.
I wonder how Cantarella is doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Diferencias, sí.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cartafia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows
Ah, ya no
kindness
le-
in their own way.
Cada uno es amable a su manera. Qué buenas animaciones. Ya no sé si se activó esa cosa. No. Qué pena.
Over there. That's Haltia.
A painting.
A ver, la tercera espada por acá. Esas espadas deberían ser obtenibles, tienen un buen diseño.
Cadento!
He's not who you think he is. Strike me from the shadow. Hopefully this helps.
Estoy dejando así.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Una espada que pertenece a Cartesi y que ahora se ha convertido en una de las claves para deshacer el cielo.
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
I'm going to break the chains.
Wait, I have an idea. Same as before.
Watch out!
The hour is upon us. No hesitation.
Ay, dos más.
Leave it to me.
I was coming back faster each time.
Lo bueno es que son peleas rápidas.
Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. Striking from the shadows. The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Leave it to me.
Watch out!
Uy,
The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Is that me? He's finally been freed.
Now we can smash that statue.
muy
The
bien, loco.
morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Y atrás hay algo, pero... Así un cofre.
Leave it to me. No, the end has come. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. Disperse. Bad timing.
Pero el cojo.
The end has come. Strike from the shadow. Hopefully this helps.
Pero olvidado.
No hesitation. Moment of resonance. Sounds come forth. Hopefully this helps.
Ay, no, pues no había nada. Seguir. Pensé que me iba a dar algo, pero bueno, nomás se murió.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first.
Cada vez que veo un cofre de esos pienso que es un monstruo y a veces sí es el cofre.
He took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword. And was still trying to protect it.
Portia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it? Free Cadanto.
Caramba.
He's back again.
Cadanto.
The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
I'll handle this.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Daño espectro.
Wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-Lis, why dost thou resonate with me? Why dost thou hear into the minds of the fate? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer, Fleur-de-Lis. Thou art my creation. I made thee. Thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past, all that thou art. I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee. But thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Looks like Abby's settled down. It seems we were both affected. I'm starting to remember everything. Just like the force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here, maybe for this crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches while slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. We don't have much time, so you see, I have been instinctively searching all that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity. This is how I intend to lay not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis, the part of me I left behind, bound by obsession. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Will you accompany me? Preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry. This was where everything started. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world. I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her daughter. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. For I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live but the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
I understand.
Thank you. Forgive me.
Cartathea, nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Eso.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Bone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier, but it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel Sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power. Turvin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more but you, Cartathea. You alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the blood.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinels so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. The real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there? A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot...
Thank you. In spite of my curse.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide, Well, it is we who should be thanking you. At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment.
No. Seriously.
Apologies, but they're doing something.
¿Quién es?
Please? Do give them some privacy.
Ay, qué asqueroso.
Abby?
Yeah, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out. Huh? But all you have left is the energy I ate before. You sure that's enough?
Some things, you just gotta do.
Uf.
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Ah, la madre, nivel 100. Bueno que es de prueba, ¿no? Oh, no. No.
You are much weaker.
I'm here to save you!
End me, or I will end you. You would betray yourself.
No! This is not betrayal!
Escena.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right.
This is me being true to myself!
Imperators? No. Your own power. Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless! No retreat!
Oh, dale, dale.
At least, right, damn it!
Qué buena canción. No, se rompió.
I tried everything.
I'm sorry.
Ah, su madre.
This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Practice. One more time. Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. The end has come. Wind call. Waves follow. Wind call. Waves follow. Swift and resolute.
No, no.
The hour is upon us. Wind call. Waves follow. Test reflections. Hopefully this helps. Swift and resolute. Wind call. Waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. The wicked will face judgment. You will obey. Swift and resolute. Wind call. Waves follow. Annihilation. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Swift and resolute.
Pensé que estaban besando.
Well done. Seek out the future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
Oh, cáncelo, cáncelo. Esa cinemática.
by my side. Won't accept the fate that is set. There is no turning back this time. This will realize, it will realize.
Sobrevivió, ¿no?
Her frequency in her body
No.
was already...
Pues,
Arbiter, despair not,
tiene
for
sentinel.
all is not lost. Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Como un uniforme.
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be arbiter. Dost thou remember the soon thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth
With unrestricted access, you were going to.
merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. So, I allowed it to believe it had. The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its...
So?
The Threnodian cannot be undone, while civilization endureth. But we may yet...
What role does Cardathia play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed. One small being such as we may bear but a sin. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur de Lis, to make her, after centuries of failure, by sheer trial, we were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur de Lis became Leviathan's Resonator, but mark this well, to the Sentinel, a Resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a
What made you decide to leave Turvan with the Phasaeles?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a Resonator after Fleur de Lis's conception, Cantarella. But had Fleur de Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one, then the law that no being shall bear more than one Resonator at a time, this would rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur de Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian would, such was my intention. Yet Cantarella.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way.
She forfeited all the power of the second. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control.
But that wasn't your original plan.
No. It was a plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan, but perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to... Fleur de Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella, though the journey was fraught with twists.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter, was I...
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could do in that moment. Anyone still standing because...
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might...
Call her Cardathia. That's what you want. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be me. This dying breeze has little time left. Let it guide her on its arbiter. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me? Arbiter, take these words to the Vesalius. From this day forth, you are free. Cartothea, I am Imperator. A being, dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from...
Such memories do bring me pain. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to... The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom, and I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection. No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach would be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
Righteous one, I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartothea or Fleur-de-Lis?
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartothea, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartothea.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now. So where are they? What do we do now? I can't return to Reguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty. Not a bad idea, but right now, I'll stay here for a while longer.
one who defies hath banished herself to the High Tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole! You are not the perfect creation I conceived! Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience! I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer. Time for a little nap.